Hello, my That's In subscribers. I'm sorry, I've just not been making the videos that I promised myself that I would be making, but here we are, and I have an idea for a series. So I'm going to be unemployed pretty soon. I have 2 months before my current contract comes to an end, and I have been applying for jobs for 2 months solidly. I have redone my CV so many times. I've used AI to kind of check it and improve it, and I am not getting anywhere. So I feel like I'm preparing myself to be unemployed in 2 months' time, just before Christmas. So happy thoughts, happy thoughts. But and I thought like this would actually make a good series where I just do a check-in once a week and just let you know where I'm at. And just a really funny note in terms of being unemployed. I remember like 2 years ago, and I think this was mainly on Instagram when a lot of people are deciding to be content creators and they were kind of, leaving their jobs or being made redundant. And everybody was just saying they are unemployed. But I think I would just be unemployed. So it's a little bit stressful, but I'm trying not to really like spiral, because I always think something good always happens. There's always a solution. I always find a job. Like in the past when I've been in between jobs, like I always get a job, and most times it's actually better than the previous job. So anyways, I'll keep this series like as a weekly catch up, just to let you know where I'm at. And so in the spirit of me, hopefully not, but possibly being unemployed in 2 months' time, I've kind of tried to start side hustles. So I've just been signing up to Fiverr to be a UGC content creator. I'm just finalizing that. I need to shoot a video for that, so that should just be kind of good fun, good experience, and I kind of showcase what I can offer. Anyways, I am digressing. So what do I want to tell you this week? So it's just the beginning of September. I hope you guys had a lovely summer. My husband and I, we didn't actually do any summer holidays this year, and I'm totally fine with that, because last year we did our honeymoon, and so we traveled across Europe for the whole month of August. From literally the 1st of August to that 1st of August, I was out of this country. I was very carefree. It was so sunny because we're in Europe. Oh my God, the food was so good. The people are so lovely. The scenes and the views were amazing. And I do remember kind of coming back and being really down just in terms of not having that daily sunshine. So it did give me an appreciation for people who really struggle in like the darker months of the year. But anyways, I say that out to say that this year it was just like a case of staycation. Just enjoying spending time with my husband, which was really nice. Just chilling, having nice, deep conversations. I keep telling him like 2025 was the year where we really kind of generally just kind of like lock in, and you're able to communicate, have disagreements, have different perspectives, but able to actually like sit down, have a discussion, come to a consensus or a way forward where everybody is heard, accommodated, happy. And I think, 2025, especially like the summer, because we spend so much time together. I think there's something magical happened when we just like spent time together in the house, just doing normal stuff and just chatting. And it was very stress-free, because like previously, obviously we were traveling, and the previous year we were getting married. So it was just nice to have just him and I. My parents did come from Kenya, so that was really nice as well. I got to see my mom and my dad, and they stayed with me for 2 weeks. So that was really nice. And I work from home, so I actually got to see them every day, as if I'd kick them out one of the days. But I got to see them every day, and we'd have lunch together and we'd just walk around the estate together. So yeah, it was just really nice spending very chilled times together with my parents. That was really nice. And apart from that, what else did we do? So we kind of got back on our DIY train. I don't know if I've said this, but this is a new build house that my husband and I bought 2022, and we painted, decorated it ourselves. And once we kind of get going with DIY, we're really, and that's like one thing I like about my husband. He's very good at DIY. Like, he doesn't know it, but we will figure it out together and just get it done. And so this summer, he's been asking me, like, can we just get a shed? And I'm like, we don't need a shed. We have a garage. We have a really big garage. But I was like, no, he just wants to get a shed because his friend has a shed. And to be honest, it actually does make sense. So anyway, finally we pulled the trigger. He did the research. We bought this shed, and it's 6x6, but we need to build a solid platform for it. So it's just gonna go in our garden. We have this little space. It's next to our garage, and it's a space between our garage and the fence, and it's nice and closed off. And so when I'm in the kitchen looking out of the to the garden, I don't see the shed. So I'm like, yes, we can get one and just put it there. Let me breathe. And so we built a really nice platform for the shed using some spare patio tiles that we got from our neighbor. And it really did give me an appreciation. Not that I needed to do this to have an appreciation, but for people who do gardening and landscaping, it's just really back-breaking work. It just really takes it out of you. And anyway, I'll put the picture so you can see, but we dug the ground. And me and my husband, we kept joking, like, how do people kill and bury people? Because how are you going to dig a grave? Because for us to dig, we only probably dug, about 7 centimeters down. It took us such a long time to do, and it's really hard work. It's quite laborious. Like, how people, would do something in the dead of night, dig up a whole grave and bury a body. I'm like, it's kind of, side-eye, kind of impressive. But anyways, yeah, so we did that. We laid the patio and we did the sand. And it looks really good. And I'm so impressed. And I was telling my husband, I think we need to get back on our DIY train. Because once we lock in, once we know what we're doing, we just get it done because we're both hardworking. So it's just a case of know what you want to do, know how you're going to do it. And then you just, if it's elbow grease, look at that. So anyways, yeah, so we did that. And then so I had a post-it sticker there so I don't forget. The other thing that we've done this summer is we have bought plants for the house. I really love those homes where they're lovely plants, like in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the living room. It's just really, there's just something very enlivening about plants. It's just other living things sharing the same space as you. So I want my home to have plants. But we are very good at just killing them. And I think I've killed them just from caring too much, from overwatering them. And so my husband has been put in charge of the plants that we bought. So we bought these ones with my mom, and I'll show you. I'll probably just insert a video just showing you the plants. So yeah, so we bought a few plants, and fingers crossed they will survive. We've had them for 4 weeks and they're going well. And my husband, he's bought this moisture gauge, so he can tell if they are kind of dry or if they are too wet, etc. So please send me your prayers and good vibes, because I will actually be really devastated if we kill these plants, because they're really, really good. And we actually put some time into them, because when we got them, I don't know if this is something that garden shops do, but the roots were coming out at the bottom of the, can't speak, at the bottom of like the little things that they were in. So we actually had to repot them. So I did the repotting, and I'd be really pissed if they end up dying, because it's like you've actually taken some really good expensive soil and fertilizer and my time in repotting you. So yeah, they need to behave, stay alive. What else to let you know? Yeah, that's it. I'll leave it here. Hope you guys are having a lovely week. Hope you had a wonderful summer, and speak to you next week. Bye bye.